Alright, good morning. Gonna be doing a quick update video on some of the earnings, and then also taking a look at the SPY, and then maybe plot out our next move here. But really struggling to go over 390.50, but that makes sense. We got a nice anchored VWAP or anchored volume here, sticking out. That volume shelf's gonna be rough. Plus, there's plenty of evidence or reasons for some resistance here, all the way up to like 393, 394 area. There's lots of areas where we can decide just to pivot. Plus, we're sticking outside the Keltner Channel right now, so I don't want to say it's imminent, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pullback soon. However, we did see an acceleration here, so nice solid angle attack up. There might be another one even off this sucker. And then I noticed that we have a trend line coming up here as well, so on the RSI. So look strong, and I've said that before. Here this thing's look. We've seen strong before. I think the setup's a little bit better than here, but we'll see. Obviously, we do have moving averages and lots of anchored volumes. Plus, there's the anchored VWAPs. Plus, then we have the clean number 400. That's probably going to be solid resistance. So maybe we have this week with some positive or surprisingly not as bad earnings from certain companies. There's a lot of them this week, especially in our portfolio. Maybe, we're seeing the economy kind of doing a slowdown probably, and then the Fed might start pivoting their policies, but at the same time, you're going to have companies starting to point to some improvements already in some cases, or maybe the consumer is still stronger than expected. That might fuel some rallies as we get into the end of the year here. We get that classic Santa Claus rally. All right, so we got that potential. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough to get us through the big green line here at the top, plus all these anchored VWAPs anytime soon, but we're not too far off here. The idea is the repositioning done? Did the people get out of the hot stocks for the last 2 or 3 years, and they're starting to get into the more safe and defensive stocks, plus things that are starting to look, some of the leaders. Some of the leaders they took a hit, but they're still strong. But anyway, let's get to the earnings. That's what I wanted to make. This is that video is really about anyway. So let's see. Today, shot overshot. Okay, so I looked at some of these already. We got Pfizer. It's a drop year over year, but it's still a solid beat. I think people are still going to get jabs in the arm. I think that's just the reality for a while, and Q4 will probably be even better. Look at that. Oh, man. Impressive. They got everybody real good. Oh, you want to drop them at that? Keep an eye on Pfizer, boys. That's a good one. You want to drop on that, go ahead, Algo. Sell on that. That's fine. Catalent, big miss. I shouldn't say a big miss. It's a solid miss. It's a disappointment, especially on the EPS. I mean, the revenue's one thing, EPS not so good. And I think they did a cut, didn't they? Yeah, cut there. So the cut, the miss, not good. I think we saw she was down at the low 50s. So I am going to be very much all over this one. Oh yeah, 52. We'll see how the morning shakeout goes. But I might want to grab something before market opens at 52. That's... Let's see here. Insight. It's growth. I mean, a little bit of a miss, but still growth. Jacafe's doing work, it looks like. Very nice. What is she at? I think this might be pretty close to... I think we're over our sell target right now. How close are we to sell to, though? Yeah, we're a ways off. Maybe we'll see something today. She's got a nice move going here. She sold off and hammered right back up. Nice. I've been talking about them recently. I should. It's a great company. Yeah, I'll take it. A little bit of a miss. I mean, well, 600 mil, 700 million on 19 million is a chunk, but let's just keep that in mind, right? Up 32% year over year. We got that coming soon. So this is why ESPR is one of my top ideas. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. We'll take it. I haven't, that's they're moving up, but that EPS is just brutal. I just haven't really been... I mean, I like the company, what they bring to the table, but they're not in a weak enough position where they're going to make a deal, I think, right now. So I'm staying away for the most part. Still on the list. I'll take it if it's a good price, but... Wow. MBIX. Well, that should be said. Some of these guys, especially like MBIX and a lot of the... anything that's got... neurological... you're going to have a lot of... Anybody else? Oncology... They're going to have some rough time. They're going to have some growth year over year, but I don't think it might be... It's not crazy just because of how bad it was for the last 2 years for some of these guys. So MBIX. Let's see where MBIX is doing there. Oh, very nice. Slow internet today. That's strong. Another great example of well, maybe. I'll take it. It's pretty good. This was a great pickup. I remember Karan definitely, yeah, he definitely gave me the heads up on this one. Oh. Keep an eye here, people. I don't know if we'll get there, but she's retesting. I like sticking to buy targets, but this might be... Keep that there for a moment. Yep. Close some of these out. Sorry. Huh. My internet must be really slow this morning. I apologize. Every once in a while that happens. Wow. Keep an eye on EW. Look at that. Anybody else really that I need to talk about? Yeah, she's doing good. So that was basically it. Got two of our guys working together here. I went heavy on VEV like months ago, and I've been holding off on adding to them. It just, the chart doesn't really seem... It's like a lack of setups, really. It either looks good or, and it's like, I don't see a spot to get in, and then, or it does this, you know, like I was here, I was like, kind of missing it, caught up above here, and I was waiting for a pullback, and then it just sold right off. I mean, now we're getting a potential solid setup, but nothing firm, you know. I would probably end this soon. Look, so we got a little bit of a breakout here from this downtrend. Maybe it's worth it above 182, the high here. Could be a buy. All right, let's take a look at... There's one more. Yeah, let's take a look at what we're doing here. EW. Let's see if they're responding. That's a lot of buyback. Oh, gladly. Oh, I didn't add. Oh, that was right at the bottom of the Keltner Channel, too. That was... Should have kept an eye on that one. I apologize, people. Still an opportunity here, I guess. So I'll keep an eye out. We gotta do an update on who CTLT and EW, and then let's take a look at these guys real quick. I know. Man, these guys are just making no sense today. Oh yeah, I'll take you. Oh, CTLT all day. That's huge overreaction, but that's fine. Pfizer. What? Oh, cuts, huh? Whatever. No one cares about your freaking cuts. Yeah, we're gonna cut our outlook on them, but don't worry, we are definitely involved with buying them up. Classic. So 207 could be a spot for SYK. Lily showing some weakness here. And it's just classic little pullback. I don't feel sorry for you if you were like saw this and was not like, oh, this is not a huge opportunity, when you have the Keltner Channel daily getting outside the monthly, and then the share price getting outside the daily, which is then outside the monthly. It's almost once in probably like every few years that actually happens. This is one of my favorites. Like, tell me the market has not been rigged for how long? Look at this. Bloop. Crazy. She gets a little bit outside it. Oh, bad news that everybody knew about for a long time. Not suspicious at all. Anyway. I'll end it there. So SYK, EW, CTLT right now. And we'll go with that. All right. Take it easy.